Welcome to Top of the Shop. Alright, welcome to Top of the Shop for October 1st, 2020. I am your stream host for this evening, Robbie V, and I'm broadcasting from the undisclosed location, Quarantine 11 Zone. You are watching Top of the Shop, Kansas City's longest-running Street Fighter tournament. Of course, we are online, but thank you for joining us nonetheless. I'm going to be writing it solo tonight. Not sure what happened to Watson, but if he shows up, we'll have another voice on the mic. If not, don't worry, you're in capable hands. So, per usual, let me know how it looks. Let me know how it sounds. Beansman, thanks for the tier 1 sub. Appreciate it. Let's see. Hopefully, I still haven't gotten the kinks out of this temporary setup. So again, guys, let me know in chat if you can hear the game audio, if my voice is too loud, too annoying, so on and so forth. But we've got a 9-man bracket tonight. Exclamation point bracket is available in the chat window if you want to follow along at home. Again, this is Kansas City's Street Fighter 5 tournament. Let's just get some ground rules out of the way. Number 1, you're more than welcome to play your match off stream if you like. You can consult the challenge bracket for that info. Only 9 guys tonight, so we should be able to get just about everybody on stream. Let's see here. You only need to take the invite once. So, barring the game crashes and I have to remake the lobby, then, you know, that's how we're going to have to run it. 2 out of 3 tournament, 3 out of 5 in finals. Standard stuff. Alright. So, the best way for you to report your matches, I know a lot of our Kansas City guys are hanging out in the Kansas City Discord. But best way you're going to be able to report your matches, you know, through stream, Twitch chat, if you decide to play your match off stream. So go ahead and get the first match going tonight. Our bracket is started, locked in. First tournament in 2 weeks. So we try to do every other week if it's your first time here. But we're gonna get Game Vet and KC Worst Behavior. I don't know what Thor's tag is. On the old internet, but I think Game Vet 76. I guess Thor's in chat if he's paying attention. KC Worst Behavior on PSN. Gotcha. Worst behavior. I knew it was KC Worst Behavior, but I wasn't sure where the spacing was. You know what I mean? I was off on that mix-up. It's like it was Watson. It's Watson Chan PC, duh. Except there's an underscore between Watson and Chan and PC. Oh shit, Watson's here. All right, I'm gonna give Game Vet a hot second to get in here, and then I'm gonna get a headset on Watson, and we'll get the tournament started. Don't go anywhere. Game Vet, report. Alright, still waiting on Game Vet to show up. Is the headset over there?
Yeah, this one?
The other one. Yeah, I'm trying to remember if I can remember this guy's name in the chat. Come on, man. Alright, joining me now on commentary, Mr. Watson Chan.
What's up, guys?
Hello. He was just right outside the whole time. Take back every mean thing I said. I'm trying to remember the name of Game Vet. Really sucks when people sign up and they're like impossible to get a hold of.
Right.
Let me scroll through my Facebook chat really quick. Ah, there he is. Let me just message him really quick. Been an interesting week for Kansas City Street Fighter. I say this every week, mainly just because it's like observing the scene kind of from the ivory tower, and it's just like playing online is rough, and so many people, I think, unfortunately, suffer from it more than it helps. Let me get Watson on camera. Just because you kind of lose, it's dangerous that you can lose that perspective when all you have to play is online, that's the only way you have to measure your growth. That's the only like outlet you have to play with other people, and it's like it can hurt people, man. And that's why it's really important to keep a grounded perspective of what your goals are when you play online. Just like when you show up to a local, and whatever your goals may be, whether it's like I just want to anti-air more consistently tonight, or I want to hit this new combo I've been working on, or I want to try to get my tournament record up to 3-2 instead of 2-2 or whatever. And online is the same way, and it's just unfortunate that the only real gauge, the only physical gauge of progress when it comes to online is that shiny new rank. It's getting them points. It's everything wrapped up on an unstable platform where there's no regional matchmaking. There's no there's so many things that are frustrating about playing CFN, and we get it. All right, so GameVet is here. So anyways, I just say it every week. Try to take Top in the Shop online as a perspective, a pressure-free zone to really make it count. In terms of like just work on stuff. This is another opportunity, to prove what you've been working on in essentially this perpetually endless off season.
Right.
And I do know for a fact though we're definitely going to see who took the time off during quarantine and who really put the work in to get better at the game whenever this stuff is sorted out. All right, so we've got worst behavior and GameVet 76. So we've seen GameVet in a couple online brackets. Haven't seen him much in the term of our local. Oh man, looks like we have no game audio. Well,
My iron body is invincible, so beware.
And the names are not updating. There they go. Alright, let me try to solve this. You guys have in the capable hands of Watson Chan.
Ooh, he's rocking V-Skill too. I was seeing, man, I can't remember which Rashid player it was, but it was in the recent CPT Online. There was this Rashid player that was doing a lot of really cool stuff with V-Skill 2 that I hadn't seen before. Ooh, gotta see a punish on that Eagle Spike. Is minus 20. Geef actually one of the few characters that can't dash up and punish it because he's got like a 25 frame dash or something like that. Ooh, that could have been triggering to death. But there it is. Nice awareness to trigger through the EX win shot. Caught him pressing buttons after the reset. GameVet should have been at advantage there. I think that was an input error. It looked like he did medium mixer on wake up instead of EX, and that not going to be throw invulnerable, so going to get scooped by the EX SPD. That's going to hit, but worst behavior still going to have the life lead here, going to have trigger stocked too, so really GameVet not in a great position after landing that. CA now has corner control though, but backs off, not wanting to deal with the threat of Zangief V-trigger.
I see the bars jumping up whenever the game audio is going on, but I can't tell if it's just like hearing it off the TV speaker, the speakers that I have in the room.
Right.
And Street Fighter V is so annoying where I have to like restart the entire like game. It's fine. You hear the theme? Okay. Well, all right. We'll go with that then.
Yeah. Worst behavior getting caught a lot by those surprise Eagle spikes. That's gonna hurt. Goes for the reset instead of the EX Air SPD there. I like the idea to try to EX SPD the -2, but GameVet backdashing to keep it safe. I mean, it's safe regardless, but
Yeah, the part of this comeback is nice. That's exactly where he needs to get his offense started here. EXSPD in the ground. Oki to follow up.
Watch the
Yeah, he's got to respect it, and that's smart by worst behavior just to back off. But game that using those pokes, those Rashid pokes, that stand medium kick to lock in the first win of this set. I mean, things can get pretty nutty when it comes to Rashid air skill 2 or V skill 2 in the air. Worst behavior pretty good at the anti-air lariats though, and Geef hitting on both sides. Don't have to put up with a whole lot of that. So I really think it's just going to come down to worst behavior trying to mitigate the amount of damage he's taking in this neutral right here. And as you mentioned earlier, kind of the random eagle spikes in neutral. Like worst behavior already charging the flex early on. He's like, look, I've seen the range that you're trying to do this. And, game that really just doing worst behavior's job for him, backing himself in the corner right here.
Yeah, I don't know what that's about. But he got out, and Rashid is probably one of the hardest characters in the game to keep in the corner.
Yep, a lot of options in terms of forward movement, especially with the V skill too.
That's going to be punishable.
Other side, you see Zangief's head going left to right, just about how mine is going IRL. EX Mixer finds a mark. Worst behavior back against the wall. Got to see one here.
Ooh, could activate it off of that.
Yeah, we've seen worst behavior. Oh, got to see one. Going for the cheeky reset. Game vet giving him life here. Hail Mary sweep. Is worst behavior going to look for an activate here? The straight stand medium kick is what sealed the deal. And the raw activate getting caught by the crouch heavy punch, or neutral heavy punch of Rashid. Well, that is crouch heavy punch.
Yeah.
He just doesn't actually crouch very much. Man. and I gotta say, in Game Vet's defense, these errant eagle spikes, he hasn't really been punished super hard for it yet, so not really a reason to stop doing it.
Got to punish on the unsafe mixer, though. He can actually SPD punish that. It's like -6.
All right, classic standard light kick into bear grab, close to it, have 2 in a row, and that's going to be stun.
Yeah, not enough to kill, but...
If he goes for a reset, okay. All right, that time find some damage off that blocked crouch roundhouse. Both characters sitting on full meter for resources, double eagle spike back to back. I said worst behavior is gonna have to send a message to Game Vet in terms of a good punish for that. And as Watson mentioned earlier, might not have one with Geef.
Yeah.
Did he not do like running bear grab or something? Light kick, running bear grab?
Maybe
if he's back against the wall, kind of like a Blanca ball situation.
Yeah.
Air to air, looking good. Crouch medium punch into mixer on the mash. Game Vet backing up, and this is the game he's been playing all day here, or all night so far. Seen that kind of walk back, lull you into sense of holding forward, big jump in,
yeah.
With the eagle spikes, delay throw, see who can...
Ooh, again, no anti-air.
Probably not going to come down to exploiting throw tech here. Ooh, damn, could have activated on that one too.
Yeah.
No, it works out, that's going to be enough to kill.
That usually is not a good anti-air option, but it was space.
It's so weird, man. It's like, I feel like sometimes you try to jump in on Geef V-Trigger 1 and you just get caught up in the blender. Yeah. Other times you just like beat it clean and you're kind of surprised that it beat it clean and you're like, oh, huh.
I think what might have happened there is like Game Vet did V-Skill 2, like empty V-Skill 2 and didn't press a button and he just like came down into the...
Oh, into the suck?
Yeah.
Yeah, the classic, the suckerinos.
I don't know what he's looking for with that random medium mixer.
Just panicking, man.
Only the
Street Fighter 4.
Only the EX version has invulnerability, and the heavy version's of strong anti-air, but not so much like something that you can get out of pressure with.
Well, he was doing a lot of crouch medium punch into the EX mixer, so I think that might just be where his hands are resting on the stick.
Could be.
There's some MPs getting touched. And speaking of getting touched right now, Game Vet taking a huge jump in, doesn't put up with a reset, finds a crush counter, worst baby trying to answer back.
Ooh, nice.
EXDP
neutral jump. Yeah, that's like no damage though, considering the life lead worst behavior has right now though.
I promise you that worst behavior Thor is gonna be like, yeah, I don't really know the Rashid matchup all that well, but I'm glad that he seemed to have found some damage on the eagle spike. Ooh, I think that was SPD. I think that was a little bit of buffer action. And if you're tired of Geef flexing on you, especially with that shotgun punch, go low. Game Vet showing off that sweep. Another reset here. That's gonna be just enough.
Yeah, he reacted to the bear grab reset once, but unfortunately still got caught by it at the end when it mattered.
It really kind of speaks to the strength of we talked about this earlier this week of Zangief's conditioning plan is so impressive.
Yeah.
You know, like you talk about just the basic ideas of what pressure looks like in Street Fighter V and what Gief has to do to you. And you're talking about like you're not worried about anymore about frame trap, meaty, tick throw. It's frame trap. Any one of these could be tricked into SPD.
Yeah.
And then once you're knocked down, that's a lot of damage you're not getting back super quick. And yeah, man. Gief super strong in the Oki department. All right, so moving on. We're on to round 2 now. If you're following along at home with exclamation point bracket again, let me know how it looks. Let me know how it sounds. I'm still a little suspect on if the game audio is actually playing through your guys' monitor or not. But again, I apologize. It's a new setup. Still haven't quite got all the kinks worked out. But anyway, round 2 exclamation point bracket will get you there courtesy of Challenge. We've got our previous top in the shop winner, Shade Goat versus Worst Behavior. After that, Full Bleed and RTY. Haven't seen RTY in a bracket in a little while. After that, Valteria and Beansming, Grilled Cheese, and TKC Chachi. So we're gonna give Worst Behavior a break real quick, and we're gonna get Full Bleed and RTY on the stream. So let me get those invites out. RTY KC. Oh no, wait, they're both playing on Valteria's setup.
Oh, okay.
I think they mentioned that in the chat. So, and here's the real mix-up too: is that
how will we spectate if they end up having to play each other?
I don't know. I said, man, I don't know if we're gonna have to play like maybe you're gonna have to play like rock paper scissors just to see who wins. Like
yeah.
They're hitting us with the St. Louis Tech.
Or maybe
is it Valteria PC? I don't know. Or what is it? Let's see. I'm pretty sure it's just Valteria. And Full Bleed. I think it's Full Bleed Dash PC.
Oh no, Rayshawn said he's on the Mr. Taser account.
Oh, okay. Not a problem. So, RTY have been playing a couple different characters lately. In terms of Urian and most recently Seth, and of course his other two, I would say probably his mainstay tournament characters are Balrog and Poison.
Yeah.
So I would be hard pressed to see either one of those alts in this specific matchup. Of course, Full playing Blanca, and you got historically one of the best matchups in the entire game. Boxer versus Blanca. No matter what version of the game you're playing, this has always been an uphill battle for the Green World Warrior.
Yeah, I would say the matchup in this version is probably the best it's ever been, but still not in Blanca's favor by any stretch of the imagination.
Yep, Blanca definitely with V-Trigger 2 has that robbery factor on the back end, and
yeah,
Balrog without any natural reversal kind of has to hold a lot of that pressure unless he wants to give up V-bar of his own. But here we are. So at this point in the neutral, Blanca, not a lot he can do in terms of Blanca ball action, and RTY just going to work, tip-tap his way in, finds a tick throw. That's been established. Wake up button immediately blown up, close to stun, ring the bell over the top. And this is probably going to be enough to kill. Perfect right out the gate.
Yeah, I think in that first round, Chris was playing a little too grounded. Like, that right there is what makes this matchup doable for Blanca in this game, in my opinion, is just how good Rainbow Ball is.
Yeah, Rainbow Ball, very much. Even the meterless one, it's one of the best dive kicks in the game.
Yeah.
And opportunities like that, so we saw our RTY not wanting to put up with any early pressure, so a little backdash reset. You know, it's going to be one of those things like RTY, one of our stronger players in the scene. You're going to have to exploit some of that weakness early on and really make it count in the later half. And RTY not waiting around for neutral, just EX dash punch to get in, +1 on the back end of that Balrog special. But hey, the low pro, and that's kind of rare to low pro dash punch in this game. Ooh, okay.
Big jump in.
Yeah, it was a delayed throw. Let's see how Full Bleed adjusts his offense. But here's the thing, Watson Chan. Mr. Taser, RTY, got a V-trigger right of his own.
Ooh, big trade.
Yeah, that's a great trade for Full Bleed, but is he going to be able to keep his composure here? And the answer is no.
Yeah, got caught by the low reset.
Yeah. Trying a little too hard to jump back out of pressure because wasn't any counter hits there.
Yep.
Just like, no, I don't want to deal with the pressure, just hold that back. It's like... Gotta chill. I think one of the hardest lessons to learn in like early Street Fighter V is how important blocking is. You know, like I know blocking is such an important part of like all fighting games, but because of how offense is built in this game, 99% of the time blocking is just going to be your go-to. I just now noticed the Full Bleed using V-Skill 2 as well, which is an interesting choice against Balrog.
Yeah, for sure.
RTY picking out that button timing of Full Bleed with that big stand roundhouse button of Balrog. +3 on the back end with crush counter. Dropping the combo, but that's okay. Still staying advantageous. Full Bleed desperately trying to get out of the corner. Will not use V-bar. Raw Blanca ball. And Mr. Taylor making him feel it with the wake up button.
Yeah. And gets caught low again.
Yeah, that was counter hit that time. I thought I saw him come off the ground a little bit, so it might have been... Alright, catches some damage, but there's one bar gone.
The hot reset has... Well, I guess not a reset because it's on block, but the hot pressure hasn't worked out for him yet, so he's definitely got to...
Oh, good punish.
Yeah.
Probably about as good as Blanca's going to get at that specific range.
Right.
And it's rare to see boxer players go to the air. Okay. But, man, if you're just going to let him get away with this no anti-airs, that's a lot of damage you're leaving on the table. So Mr. Taser, first time at a disadvantage here in the life lead. V-Trigger activates. Full Bleed not putting up with it. Answers back with an EXDP of his own. -2. Still checking. Went for a V-skill for some reason.
Yeah, really would like to see Full Bleed V-reversal in a situation like that where Balrog has trigger in the corner.
Ooh, catches him low. That time had the bar.
He has such a life lead. Like, he's not going to need the trigger to win right now. Although...
This is dangerous for Balrog. Nice defense by RTY. Weathers the storm. Oh, wrong jumping button. Overhead. Is he going to give RTY enough to come back on that block? Going low.
Yep.
Mr. Taser might have got caught pressing a 4-frame right there, although I doubt it. Still chewed up. Full Bleed. 1 round on the board. Mr. Taser on match point. So...
No crouch medium punch again.
Yeah, I'm saying, man, it's like you don't see a lot of jumping from Balrog because he doesn't really need to. He's so dominant on the ground, but whenever he's going to give you a jump like that, you are just losing so much damage in the air.
Right.
Mr. Taser in full control, close to the stun. Big jump out here. Out of jail for free, but for how long? The answer, not very. Plus frames, raw activate. Full Bleed with a question mark over his head in the back throw to seal the deal. All right, moving on. Yeah, Full Bleed definitely had opportunities right there. Just got a little too scared back in the corner. Like,
right.
You gotta block, man. Like, I know you want so desperately to try to get out of the corner, but you gotta block. You gotta show your opponent something.
Gotta crouch medium punch anti-air too. There are so many times in that set where RTY got a free mix-up because his jump-ins all went uncontested.
Yeah,
and Blanca crouch medium punch is like one of the better normal anti-airs in the game.
Yeah, it definitely it can be kind of a risk though, but at the same time, that's kind of the power of nothingness, right? Like if you can find a moment in the chaos to just try to get that down back charge, then you get an up ball. Yeah. Because, you know, Balrog's jump roundhouse, it does reach pretty low. So it's not super easy to normal anti-air.
But crouch medium punch is still more consistent than meterless up ball.
Oh, I mean, I just would like to have seen the try.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
the attempt would have been nice.
Like EX up ball for sure is the best option, but
And I think that's, just looking from that set, even if you're not analyzing the game from what I know about Chris or what you know about RTY or whatever, it's all the meter management gets used on, I gotta get out of the corner so bad, EX Rainbow Ball.
yeah.
I gotta get out of the corner so bad, EX Rainbow Ball. Okay, so Valteria must be at RTY's house.
Oh yeah.
No, nobody wants to fucking play you, Devin. Put the brakes on. I'm on the right account. Jesus Christ. Mr. Beans, man. We're gonna see the return of the Laura.
Maybe.
The return of the big Laura.
I would like to see that, especially if Devin goes with Seth.
Yeah, and last time we saw Devin in bracket, which last time we had a bracket, Devin was knocked into losers in round 1 by Chachi Guile, and and then he proceeded to kind of run it back with Seth. So yeah, on that note, Valtteri had been playing a little bit with Seth. We've seen him play Zeku in some of these brackets. Known most in KC for his Urian play. Beansman, on the other hand, been experimenting with a new character in like the last probably I want to say around like month 2 or month 3 of him playing pretty much consistently just Chun-Li in casuals. And it's been a little bit of a rough transition. And when I talk about players who, it can be hard. It's that very concreted mid-tier player that they have been working their ass off to get better at the game, but basically had nothing to show for it because you hit that plateau online, you hit that plateau in locals, and you're just trying to desperately try to get something that justifies your hard work. So it can be a little hard without that perspective. We got Valteria on Seth and Beansman on Chun-Li. This is winners round 2.
Jump. Right off the gate.
I appreciate them both using these Vaporwave colors.
Yeah.
Oh man, so early shimmy attempt by Beansman. Hard spot to be in. A lot of plus frames right there on the back end of Seth, especially with the hurricane kicks.
Yeah, that said,
Ooh, that was so risky.
Devin has given him a lot of space to get out of the corner, and he's just kind of sitting there.
Yep, Beansman repping the early anti-air. Looks like Valteria tried to answer back with the DP of his own just a little bit too late. Other side, so Valteria, one of the scariest things about Seth is his ability to change that jump arc with the axe kick.
That was a guess.
Yeah, MMA sweep underneath.
Oh, he doesn't have legs combos.
It's weird seeing Seth actually do Chun-Li lightning leg.
Yeah.
He did like this, the move in Street Fighter 4. That is dead off of a EXDP. Valteria not wanting to sit around and watch Beansman's pressure, just instantly run the bar, instantly EX reversal.
+2. -12.
Yep, Seth so scary with that crouch medium kick.
Yeah, I think Seth crouch medium kick is like the new Karin crouch medium kick. It just leads to so much damage.
Yeah, especially if you got that trigger. I was just saying, it's the range on it though. Like, it's like Sakura combined with Karin. It's like Sakura range with Karin damage.
Yeah, I mean, Sakura's crouch medium kick range is really not that good in this game. It's like the worst of the Shotos.
What? No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
Is it -5 the way Ken's is? Oh, just on the backside.
-3.
Jump light kick. So Valteria trying to mix up that air approach, trying to go with the axe kick, trying to go with the jump light kick. A lot of higher level Seths pretty much just alternate between those two options. Random stand roundhouse works out. Valteria cashing in the chips. Going to start this match at about half health for Beansman.
Right, big life lead here. He'll build that meter back too.
Oh, big read. Not working out though.
Yeah, pretty suboptimal punish on that though.
It really, it's not going to take Beansman a whole lot. His neutral style of just kind of this the keyword here is annoying with stand medium punch and stand heavy punch. Not confirming. Might be the internet, might be player nerves, not sure. Beansman on full stick of butter here. V-trigger. Ooh! Yeah, didn't even need to go into the V-trigger, which is gone.
Put him at the life lead. You need one more
Really,
mix-up.
DP? Oh, that's it!
No confirm, but didn't matter.
Scrambles on both sides. A little over easy on Valteria's 2+. Beansman scooping out the win in the midnight hour. So, kind of a tug of war back and forth here. Kind of some questionable confirmed, I think, on both sides. Beansman making it count that stand fierce into super. So, it's one of those things, you always talk about it. It could be the internet. It could just be player error. Right back into it. Big jump in again. Beansman 2 for 2 on jumping those V-skill 1s. He's got the corner pressure now. Tick throw looks good. Ooh, delay on that. Punchies.
Yeah. One thing I'd like to see, though, or I was going to say about when Beansman got his EX SBK on Wake Up punished, I would not be deterred by that punish at all.
No, absolutely not.
That was like super minimal damage compared to what Seth can really do to you if he blocks a DP.
All right. First to activate is Valteria trying to get things moving here. Trying to change up that junk art. Look at that trade. Not good for Chun-Li on the stand light kick, but the important part is holding the spacing, holding the range. Beansman almost to a super. Valteria going to get there first. Is he going to confirm? DP, not even going to need it. So much damage. And that's all part of the same EX sequence, too. It's not even like he had to burn 2 bars to get that much damage. That's like the violent thing to me about that whole situation is the fact that I'm like, oh, he had to burn 2 bars, right? Nah, just 1. Caught him walking forward. One of the hardest things to do in Street Fighter V is to walk and block. Another 1 punish, but that time Valteria had the...
No, that was the same combo we did last time.
I thought he dropped the legs.
He didn't have it stocked last time, but that's still like... Not like that's like barely any damage for a DP punish.
Oh man, I think Bean's been looking for the shimmy right there. Didn't walk back far enough. No activate here. Mashed out DP or mashed out super.
Ooh, nice dash up punish.
Don't burn super here.
Please, yeah.
Well, you'll have the life lead by about 10%. Actually, a little more than that.
Yes.
Let's see what he can do with the corner pressure. Keeping the pressure on. No bar here. Walk up throw twice in a row. Beansman on match point. Let's say Valteria not far behind it, so that's unfortunate drop into super. Back to this neutral. Another jump, but too far away. Didn't recognize the spacing. That's one of the bad things about it. Nice awareness by Valteria going for the axe kick to change that jump arc over that Chun-Li fireball. Just outside again. No DP on the way in. We saw not a lot of DP anti-airs from Valteria in the previous week. It was a lot of wait until pressure was committed, like in that scenario for the EX DP.
Nice
confirm on the counter hit. Beansman on the warpath right here. Valteria fighting for his life.
Ooh, that was unfortunate. He walked. The fireball was safe, but he walked into the.
And he got caught pressing a button. Watson James is going to be enough momentum for Valteria to snatch this back.
Now it is.
Damn, he just gave that away. Beansman overthinking the situation, just blocked. But Valteria being the more seasoned player, like, all right, I'm gonna keep this momentum going. I don't believe in your EXTPs. They haven't hit once yet. I guess they did hit the first time.
Yeah.
All right, 1-1 here. Valteria versus Beansman in winners round 2.
Again. Chun-Li jump going uncontested. One of the floatiest jump arcs in the game.
Yep. Just a stand roundhouse.
Right.
From Seth.
+2, but really too far to get anything.
Yep. I like that Beansman mixing in the fireball game just a little bit.
But safe anyway. Nice bait.
Shitty damage.
Yeah, both of these guys doing really suboptimal DP punishes.
Alright, Valteria inflicting his will, cramming that target combo in for the confirm.
Nice
holding down back.
Save the trigger to keep the corner.
Yes, I'd really like to see Devin. Devin has earned the throw, the shimmy, the throw bait. Especially after that last round where he got double meaties. So it's one of those things like you got to realize that option. Stick to your guns on your offense. A little too obvious, looking for an anti-air here, trying to force the offense with the axe kick.
Yeah, but he's not. He's getting anti-aired because he's doing all the slow axe kicks. Like the light one is the degenerate one.
Seth at 950.
925.
925. I was gonna say that heavy punch rang a bell. Looking for a whiff punish.
EX legs
Oh,
that.
another big jump in, and look for the shake right there, and I like Beansman immediately adapting, going for the dash forward throw.
Punish
Gotta
that.
see a punish, and
Yeah,
super.
that's just as punishable on Seth as it is on Chun.
Yeah, -8, I think.
Yep. I was gonna say.
Did that work? No. Seth crouch roundhouse so good. How is Valtteri gonna respond? Heavy hands, crouch light punch. Dropped it. Blocked in time. But the Beansman not thinking about it. Dash up throw, takes the great life on the way out here. First to activate his Beansman.
Nope.
Valtteri back against the wall. Literally trying to get it activated off here.
Again, an uncontested jump in.
Great life is going to do it.
I think that was kind of the story of the set again towards the end, is like all those uncontested jump ins just allowed Beansman to mount so much offense.
And it's like too, if you think about it, not just the mounted offense, but the damage that you get for free when they hold up forward.
Yeah.
That's damage you don't have to make up later on.
Right.
Now, you can't say the same about Seth. If you try to DP every time Seth goes in the air, you're going to get mega bonked for it.
Right. But Chun-Li has, like, one of the weakest air games in the game. Like, so... it's not like she's going to dive kick you or... Like, she's got head stomps.
But that's what I'm saying is, like, that's just the one fix that, Devin needs to make. Right. In that set is, like, I just got to be more cognizant of my anti-air spacing. And he's pretty consistent with his anti-airs as Urian. But, hey, man, now you have a DP. You don't have to hold down back. You don't have to hope, crouch heavy punch with a prayer.
Yeah.
You got a bona fide dragon punch. All right, so moving on. But he knows that.
One thing I was going to mention, too, so Seth's light Tatsu is -8. He can space it to be safe against a lot of the cast, but Chun definitely going to always be able to EX legs that on block.
All right, so moving on, we're going to get grilled cheese and Chachi. Man, Chachi and Redifer were playing Ken Mirrors prior to this, and Chachi was playing so disrespectful. And I was watching them play, and I was just like, man, Chachi is really giving this young man the business right now. This is one of those, like, oh, you waited in line? You waited in line at the arcade, and you got all the way to the front of the line, and then you just get, you're watching these players, you're like, oh, man, okay, cool, footsie spacing, and then Chachi just like, ooh, you're going to learn today, male boy. You're going to learn today. So, grilled cheese and Chachi BC, take the invite, please. And anyway, I was like, man, Chachi, he was just playing this really, like, down in the mud, just this dirty, grimy Ken, and I was like, come on, Redifer, you can beat this stuff, and Chachi gave him the work, man. It's one of those things where it's like, man, you hate to watch, your dude get handled like that, but that's real, man. That's part of the game. Let's see, waiting on Chachi here. Let me check all the Street Fighter chats. But while we have a second here, my name is Robbie Votar, and joining me on the mic tonight, Mr. Watson Shan, and this is Top in the Shop for October 1st, 2020. It is officially spooky season now. I can't believe that when coronavirus started, it was like, oh man, can you believe this? St. Patrick's Day might get canceled.
Yeah.
And now it's like, Halloween's gonna be canceled.
Right.
Grilled cheese, Chachi. So these two guys, and I know Watson can talk a little more about grilled cheese, because you've been playing a lot more with him. But Chachi's been hitting the online, here and there. Kind of see a lot of Street Fighter players starting to kind of come back, because of quarantine. And I talked about earlier, you're really gonna see a difference of who really put the work in the off time and who didn't. But I know that grilled cheese has been putting a lot of work. You've been playing a lot of casuals.
Yeah.
I still got, I still need to play with Joel because I myself have a very important match against the Cody this Saturday at 6 p.m. October 3rd. under the harvest moon.
Ooh, the Honda comes out. This is a matchup that Grilled Cheese is not a fan of.
Well, we said it last time. Chachi kind of a jack of all trades. Honda, Ryu, Ken, Guile.
Yeah.
A lot of different types of characters you can kind of pull out of the hat, and just enough fundamentals to make all of them a threat.
-2 hands, though. That was not plus. I don't know what Joel pressed there to get counter hit.
Probably crouch heavy punch. That's Joel's probably favorite button.
Yeah, because that's the thing about Honda V-Skill 2 hands that a lot of people are not aware of. They don't change the frame advantage on block at all, only on hit. So heavy hands still going to be -2 even with V-Skill 2 stocked.
Oh, let's see some damage here.
Yeah, got to see a big punish on that.
Set up. Honda got to hold it. No meter. Other side. Oh, man.
Robbery.
Good V reversal. Chachi sensing that the stun was getting close. Got to be careful now. 1 bar stock for Chachi. Plus frames to get in. Man, he walked back. If Joel would have just kind of had presence of mind to see that reset flip just to pump the brakes, might have been able to turn that one around. Big butt slam over the top. Tick command grab has been established, but hey, wake up V-Skill looking good.
Yeah, and that dash up is not real after that either.
Oh man. Stop sign. V-Skill again. That Y life though, Cody got to catch his breath, otherwise the next jab going to be real big. And when I said jab, I mean stand heavy punch, EX hands. Chachi looking for a crouch jab into headbutt after that, but nobody home. Man.
Ooh, air reset though. +5.
Ooh. Chachi looking already very dangerous with the command grabs.
Yep.
Already forcing Grilled Cheese to put himself in some weird situations, some weird hard reads to try to get away from it.
That's big damage though.
Crouch heavy punch into prayer in that time.
Though. Yeah.
Too much spacing between that. But I think that time Grilled Cheese would have had the damage to kill on that blocked EX headbutt. The worst thing Grilled Cheese is going to be doing right now is thinking about round 1 when he didn't get the stun. Like, if he's still thinking about that, like, man, I wish I had done better to get better stun, he needs to be in the now. Man, a zonk knuckle for a headbutt. Jab anti-air. Not going to be enough to keep Honda out of the air, I promise.
Yeah, really. I mean, Cody V-Skill 1, probably one of the most consistent answers to Honda butt slam, but he takes that gray life, so it's still not really much of a deterrent.
Oh my god. Chachi is out for blood right now.
Yeah.
He was like, "Oh, you thought Honda was a charge character. Oh, okay. No V-Skill 1. No anti-air. That's the theme tonight. No anti-airs."
Got the link off of the level 2 zonk though.
I take it back. RTY did try to anti-air. Just happened to be like one of the worst moves in the game to try to anti-air.
Yeah.
Man, relax. Just block it out, bro. Relax.
Yeah, that's the thing is like almost everything Honda does pushes him out of throw range, so he's not really gonna like mix you up on block.
Yeah, it's about finding that space and checking that forward dash so you don't get dashed up scooped.
That's negative.
Oh man, that just looked like frustration. That looked like I don't like this matchup. I don't like this game. I don't want to play anymore. I hate you, Chachi.
Yeah, that's another thing that's important to note too is that Honda only is plus on the EX butt slam. All the other ones are negative in front.
Yeah, and that's the thing too about those butt slams is like it's not about being negative to punish. It's about being negative to take some space because it's not negative where you're gonna get one. So
right.
Deal with the problem before you gotta deal with the problem, and
it's not. Yeah, I guess what I'm getting at is like you don't want to just hold down back after you block a butt slam because Honda's not at advantage there.
Right. All right, so we are going to go back up to the top of winners round 2, and we're going to get last week's Top in the Shop champion, Shade Goat versus Worst Behavior. So Worst Behavior, you can take that same invite again to get back in the room because we didn't restart anything. Shout out to 11 viewers tonight. We appreciate you guys hanging out with us. Again, guys, if you want to play your losers match off stream, feel free. You can do that. Just DM each other or whatever you got to do. Slide into those notifications. But otherwise, we should get everything on matched. Cool, cool, cool. Oh shit! No, don't press start. I was trying to get back to the monitor. All right, Shago looking out though. He was like, "No, no, I got that. I got the back button with the quickness." All right, so Shago last week playing Urian, winning the tournament, uncontested, and not drop a single game. He was either 4-0 or 3-0 throughout all winner side bracket. Looked very sloppy. The St. Louis, the St. Louis mentality was pretty much unanimous in being like that was some of the sloppiest Street Fighter that we've ever played. So hopefully they've taken this last week or 2 weeks to tighten things up. And these guys actually always kind of gone back and forth. Worst behavior. And whenever Shago lived here in Kansas City, that was kind of like when on Shago's kind of coming up and breaking, crossing that bridge between being a beginner Street Fighter 5 player and where he's at now. He ran into worst behavior quite a bit in our local brackets, and it was always interesting to play because Shago, I think, plays a very different type of Urian than what we're kind of accustomed to seeing in Kansas City with Valteria.
Yeah.
And it's always interesting to see how these guys go back and forth in terms of who's going to get away with more S. But we have the Geef. We don't have Zangief. We have the Geef. His heel alternate costume.
Yeah.
Shadegoat right now, taking the spacing, getting a fireball, being in an absolute flurry with the offense.
Ooh, big jump though.
Wow, even had enough to micro walk.
Right.
And I tell you this right now.
That was like max range.
Oh, yeah.
SPD.
Yeah. Worst behavior's got that. And I will tell you this right now. Zangief's headbutt gonna hurt a lot more than Urian's. Oh man, just laid on it, but Shadegoat, confident in the buttons, keep the block string going, can only absorb 2 hits. Worst behavior on trigger. 1 SPD into a strong Oki setup would be pretty prime. Oh, this is the steal. Is he EXCP? What?
He's alive though, because Urian needed 1025 health and.
Oh, but Thor went for the super heavy read. Man, if he just would have chilled for a second, he could have punished that Aegis Reflector on reaction with the remainder of his V trigger.
Yeah.
But really want to keep that momentum going. This is what I'm saying. These guys are always explosive back and forth. Nice idea by Shago right there. Blow up the V skill over the top.
That's not plus against Geef.
Yep, tall characters got a little bit of a blessing right there. How many jabs are you going to eat? Shotgun punch takes the knees. Another hard read doesn't work out. Shago not stopping the buttons being pressed. Looking for a jump right now. Look at this buffering Watson Chan up and down. Oh, you really want anti-air? Who knew?
Ooh, up back, but no punish on the bear grab.
And I will say this though. Shago has a couple of other Geefs that he's played with. Nico, whatever his name is in St. Louis, mains Geef, and also his friend. Man, damn it! I just forgot his face.
Mitchell.
Mitchell, yeah, I had Mitchell's face in my brain.
Buff
Laser
large
edge.
huge.
Yeah, buff big large huge, and buff big large huge Mitchell. That's pretty much all he does. There's no footsies, there's no hit confirms. He just throws out a crouch light punch and always hits SPD afterwards. And it's one of those things like, oh, okay, I got hit once. Oh, okay, I got hit twice. Oh, okay, this guy's not. Well, okay, wow, 4 times in a row? Okay. Look at this buffering. It makes me sick. I get motion sickness. I want to crouch heavy punch. Oh, no.
Ooh, stood up into it, unfortunate.
The no frame trap. Shago really doing a great job here, trying to hold this spacing on the zone. Got to get that jump medium kick out early for Geef if you want to beat some of these anti-airs. Got him. Nice, good range too. Will he spin the bar? Yes, he will. Take the damage when he can get it.
Yeah, into Oki.
Yeah, respecting Shago a little bit too much. I really liked worst behavior. Oh, okay. D up.
Got caught low though, and not quite gonna kill. Gonna have to.
Oh, man.
Again, just not watching his toes.
Get your ass beat for 45 seconds in neutral, and then V-trigger.
Big jump. Wow, he armored the first hit.
Yeah, because he needs 2 hits. Up and down.
Scooped. Yeah, that's not plus, so.
Got to cancel on a fireball for the spacing on it. Alright, so worst behavior being a little more honest on these block strings, but hey man, just inching into range, find out light punch SPD, dash up. Oh man, no whiff punish. Going low. Shadegoat had it locked and loaded for a while. Man, big cross-up body splash. Got to deal with Aegis Reflector here pretty soon. Plus, doesn't challenge with Crowd Jab afterwards. Big jump in. Shadegoat with the patience. Move forward. Here it comes.
B-trigger.
Oh! Too far out for that, though. Yeah, Shadegoat trying to bait it right now. Was that a whiff punish?
Looked like it.
Oh my god! It is not Thor that you were witnessing. It is your Pizza Parlor's World Warrior Zangief hardest CPU. The one that SPDs through your
another
fireballs.
big whiff punish.
Too greedy. But not getting very punished for it. Shadegoat can take this opportunity, rack some red life, and get out of the corner in a hurry. A lot of meter here. Look at me. I'm the grappler now.
Nice challenge on the dash up on the second time.
Haven't seen a reset in a while. 2 in a row.
Ooh, dropped the punish though. Unfortunate. Still though, Shadegoat in a good position right now.
Yeah, Shadegoat doing a great job controlling the air too with the anti-airs. Gotta be careful with the fireball. Oh,
He could have got...
Oh man, that sucks.
Yeah, a little late on the lariat. Unfortunate. Don't see that happen often in this
Raw
game.
super?
Oh, he's in
Raw
danger of
super?
chip right now.
Oh, he doesn't care.
Yeah,
What a fucking man, dude.
Wow. That was a very brave walk-up SPD.
Oh my, well, I was surprised that Shadegoat didn't super off the shoulder in the corner.
Yeah.
I was like, maybe he's...
Oh, he could have reversal that.
No, he had a combo. He had an air combo.
Oh,
He had like crouch fierce, fireball, shoulder, and then just didn't super. He had a full bar. Unless I'm remembering wrong. I was just like, why didn't he super? Maybe he got super on the hit of the shoulder. Like,
maybe so.
I don't know. But nonetheless, worst behavior, marching right back here. Shadegoat can't get rattled by that. Jump medium, punch to find a mark here. No punish. Man, yeah, that is a stove you don't want to touch. Shadegoat making a lot of damage here off these scramble situation throws. Good idea. Change up the neutral approach a little bit. Going to get
clipped.
Big damage with the reset on the back end. Staying in front. Yeah, very hard to neutral jump Thor. That's always one of the things he's been so good at handling is trying to neutral jump him. If you're going to try to shimmy Thor, you need to have a grounded approach. You need a motionless shimmy or a button that's going to allow you to walk back a little bit. Shadegoat right back in the driver's seat here. On match point. Oh, was that a bear grab? I don't know. Didn't get the armor out in time. Excellent confirm on Shadegoat with the head on the back end. That time not working out. Back to the zone. Back to this one square spacing. Trying to make the jumps look attractive. Shadegoat with that preemptive sweep. Just trying to be an absolute wall right now. Everything worst behavior trying to do. Ooh, jump back SPD looked good. EXDP. Caught up in the scramble. Shadegoat is going to go up 2-1. Good stuff to Shadegoat. Not getting deterred by the back-to-back command grabs. And worst behavior, he had a read. He had something cooking. Got a little too, I think, fixated on the air game. And as much as we've been talking about the lack of anti-air, Shadegoat saying, "Okay, I'm here to play this week." Turn my mic down a little bit. Appreciate it. It might have been up a little too hot. Anytime I think about mics peeking out, I think about that meme that's going around right now, or that gif of the guy wearing the Sonic suit.
Yeah.
His girlfriend's like, you don't blah blah blah, you don't shower, all you do is you think you're Sonic, I have to chase you around the house, and he's like playing Call of Duty and just mopping people. Yeah. And then he gets the final kill in the squad. He just, that noise that comes out of his mouth. It's just the mic peaking. Oh man, it's too good. Oh god damn. I mean, he had super. He could have just woke up super and killed you. That's why I was like, man, this is a rough spot. I mean, you made the reads, not me.
Yeah, I definitely would have supered there.
But I mean, worst behavior you can block ahead of. Can you block this kick?
I would have just been like, wow, this person has a pixel of health and they're standing right over me with a full CA bar.
Yes, it's time. All right, let's get Beansman and Chachi on the main stage here. Beansman and Chachi, take those invites, rejoin.
Maybe I don't know. Maybe Austin felt like he didn't want to spin the bar in case he did lose the round, so he would go into the next round with a full bar.
Yeah, I don't know.
But I don't know. I'm a big proponent of like spin the meter when you can because you're gonna build it back.
Fastest meter building game probably in Street Fighter franchise history.
Yeah, I think the only time it's not worth it to spin bar is like if it puts you in a disadvantageous position. Like if you have an opportunity to combo into CA, but it's not gonna give you a life lead or Oki,
right,
then it's probably not worth it. But
yeah, and it can kind of be, kind of going back to when we had that questionable call on Beansman's confirming the super, where it was like, don't confirm into super here.
Yeah.
And we only say that not because it's like, oh, don't do your big crazy cool combo, but it's like V-trigger scaling.
Yeah.
Chun-Li does 1 billion hits on her stuff. That's why I asked immediately after. I was like, set at 950? Because I was like, that still did like a fat chunk.
Yeah.
But some players, especially if the neutral game has been back and forth, it's like more of a relief just to let them get those bars out of the way. Now it's like, all right, now what are you gonna do? Like, I'm already beating you up on the ground. Like, what are you possibly gonna do to come back here?
Yeah, especially because V-Trigger 2 Kokosho into EX legs. You hit 3 Kokoshos into 3 EX legs. That's probably more damage than a CA.
Yep. Most of the time, it seems like, oh my god. Sorry, there is an animal in the loose, and his name is Chachi.
Ooh, that's negative hands, though. Nice recognition.
Well, yeah, Beansman throwing hands of his own. And also, here's some perspective, too, right? You see that whole sequence that Beansman took for that life, and then look, 2 counter hit medium punches later, and he's right back, like, we're about even on life.
Yeah.
Chachi not want to put up with it
here? EX butt.
Not a good range to jump in for Beansman if he's thinking about it. Stand heavy punch locked and loaded. Caught him with the frame trap. That's just icing on top of the big fat Honda cake.
Nice anti-air.
And the Classico de Honda Reno. The super headbutt, super killer ram headbutt. It's also his super and hero clicks too. And it does a fat load of damage too. Keep him honest on the ground.
Another thing that Honda forward heavy kick is -7. So again, another thing that Chun-Li is going to be able to EX legs punish.
Yep. Okay, good sequence by Beansman. Thing is like I don't think he's going to figure that out on the fly.
Yeah.
That's something you got to know about this matchup. Keep him honest on the air. Throw game's been established. He thinks we can hold this life lead. Ooh, down forward heavy kick works out in his favor with a throw on the back end. Chachi, 2 bars, V-trigger. Here it comes. Looking for dash up command grab.
No, he's got V-trigger 1.
Oh, okay. Oh, no, I'm just saying regular. I didn't even think of the Ocho, the parry.
Yeah.
Well, there it was. Good mix-up by Chachi looking for a crouch jab. I was going to say, Beansman needs to mix up a little bit more fireballs. Fully charged.
I was going to say, I was surprised he waited so long to do the V. Oh, this is going to be huge damage.
Oh, my
God. He
God.
didn't spin the trigger. He could have killed.
EX legs! Something!
Oh, spaghetti all over on both ends right now.
Super! God, Beansman, why?
They both had like 5 chances to kill each other, and it's so unfortunate when you see rounds like that.
Yeah, it's a lot of people holding up forward and musical chairs and all that stuff, and Chachi slides down the feces-filled slip and slide.
Yeah,
to the first victory of this set.
All Chachi needed was to cancel that last headbutt into V-trigger, and he would have killed. This is gonna hurt though.
Ooh.
Into a reset. -2 hands.
Into the old reality changer, the old matrix, the old reset. The old DP that's not a DP, but let's do it anyways because I don't respect you at all.
Yeah, he did miss time. So that forward medium punch off of throw is a true meaty, but he mistimed it.
So the thing to take away here is you examine Beansman's neutral of being annoying with the stand medium punch and the stand heavy punch.
-2.
He's not pressing it because he's so scared that like Honda's gonna do something crazy and kill him. Remember, if a charge character walks forward, then you can do something about it. Yeah, I was gonna say either EX headbutt or EX butt slam coming in.
Yep.
just something to keep in mind when you're trying to dictate the pace of a charged character's neutral. If they move forward at all, oh no, Chachi. What a season scumbag! I'm telling you.
Oh, there's the punish. You can get more though. Chun definitely going to be able to low forward that. Medium headbutt's -7.
Yeah, hard to tell though. You know, audio cues are that's the thing. I'm surprised that Beansman tried it.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, man, I don't think I would have known. But it's about being confident in your neutral. See, again, we're guessing here.
Yeah, that was light.
And Chachi burning a questionable V-meter bar. I guess probably didn't want to deal with the SPK mix up on the back end of being -2. Huge trade.
Yeah, still has the life lead though, does Beansman. Could opt for a safe jump there, but I'm not sure if he knows the frame kill for it.
Go low? Oh. Alright, so now Beansman, don't get so laser focused on activating, man. You still gotta play neutral. You still gotta waddle around and hit stand medium punch a billion times. A billarinos. VC slip and slide. So Beansman needs to throw a fireball, like especially if you see Honda walk forward, and Chachi very much he's trying to gauge that range for the spacing.
Yeah.
Momentum super. Beansman really needs to cash in on some momentum after the super. Wake up.
-2 though.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people get caught like deer in a headlight situation there because a lot of EX moves like that are plus. So it's like, oh, this looks like it's probably plus, but no, EX. EX hands from Honda is no activation.
Throw him. What are we doing? Not walk 10,000 yards. Oh God!
Nice punish though.
Do you think that was an actual mashed leg punish, or think he was like down?
I think he might have wanted EX.
Oh.
But light just happened to work out.
He might have slipped on the old board. All right, Beansman back in the game, 1-1 here against Chachi. Chachi opting to stay with Honda. So I think Beansman just needs to. It would be less stressful if he was a little more confident in sprinkling in the offense with these fireballs. Just something else for Chachi to look at.
Oh yeah, that was a medium one.
Good try on the sweep, you know. Chun-Li sweep, classically one of the better pokes in the game. Might be her worst poke in Street Fighter V.
Yeah, it might be.
So Chachi now 1 bar. Ooh. And that's the thing too. We talked about punishing. If you're not gonna make the punish count, like if you're just taking 30 damage.
Yeah, it's not a deterrent, especially when you have the life lead.
And it's
like you're doing more chip probably than he's doing damage with the punish.
Yeah. God, yeah, a lot of gray life on the back end of that one as well. Ooh, no headbutt stock for Chachi. V reversal again, EXDP or headbutt or dragon headbutt or Honda butt. Ooh, caught him in the jump out.
Oh, he should have done. If he did Kokosho and then super, it would have done more, but that's okay.
And you could have got the big fat Kokoshos too. Head stomps, do it.
I don't know what are you backing off for?
I don't know.
Honda's not going to DP you.
I mean, he's got the EX headbutt, but that time didn't have enough life to absorb it.
Well, also the armor's frame 3, so
you know what has haunting Beansman. You know I'm gonna dress up as Halloween. I'm dressing up as a Wake Up Dragon Punch. That's what I'm dressing up as, and I'm gonna go visit Mr. Beansman's house and be like, "It's I. Give me that full-size Snickers bar, bitch." And he's gonna be like, my worst horror has manifested itself. Yes.
Ooh, he might have been. I'm not sure if he could have done the EX legs confirmed there. It's hard to recognize with Chun sometimes when you have enough frame advantage off the fireball, the EX legs or not. Always gonna get it off the counter hit forward medium punch though.
Man, all right. Can he make this offense count? Down to stuns. Beaming all the way back with it.
All the way back from the brink.
All the way back from the beam. Man. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. But we have not seen the end of Chachi's Honda horror. No, this is a 2 out of 3 bracket. So we will more than likely see him terrorizing people. And Mr. Beansman going to move on to winners finals with a 2-1 over Chachi's Honda. All right, so back up to winner's side. We've got Shago and RTY. Mr. Taser already hearing the call of battle. Already in the bracket. He's like, all right, this is the champ. This guy is the champ. Yo, I step away from the local for how many weeks? And you guys let this guy win? This level 66 Yorian from St. Louis? RTY already back in there, but guess what? I don't have to let anybody play. I can just sit at the top. Oh no! Every time I do that, it's that Gundam meme where she's like, I am a genius, and then she's like, oh no! Alright, RTY, this will be a good match, it'll be a good set. RTY Balrog versus Shadegoat Urian. But again, we mentioned earlier that RTY also has a tournament ready poison. He's been working on a Urian of his own, and he's got a couple Twitter clips out there of him rolling his face around on a stick and playing Seth. So Shadegoat, on the other hand, Urian is what he's known for, but his first secondary that he's looked at in this game has been Colleen, which is kind of a lateral movement, you know, like.
Yeah, I think you want
a different taste of robbery.
I think it made sense when I talked to him about it because he struggles a lot against Cammy, and Colleen is like one of the few characters in the game that has an advantageous matchup against Cammy.
I can see that.
No pun. That definitely looked like punishable dash punch range, but maybe not. Sometimes it's hard to tell. Ooh, good awareness on the air reset to whiff punish the dash low, though.
Shago going in right now.
-2.
Good check.
Plus 1. Wow, he was out of V-reversal range. That's wild. Nice staggered pressure. Gonna blow up the delay button.
Gonna see a reset here. Kind of. Ooh. Oh, God.
Oh, he dropped the plus, though.
He's nervous right now. Watch. Oh, that was it. Watson Chan, hello, forward. Nice jump out. He's not going to jail me, dog. We've seen this a billion trillion times. Is RCY going to tap punch Dan?
Oh, he staggered a little too much.
He say, you plus, but you ain't that plus. You annoying bastard. I thought he only said that against Ken. Oh.
I think it's his because everyone has a different win quote
for health percentage.
Yeah, and then also like whether or not they get killed by a light.
Nice check on the V skill, back and forth here. Very much tug of war, plus dash punch on the back end.
Yeah, I would have liked to see a confirm at that range though, because
I guess it's not plus, it's just safe.
Because Urian's low forward is +4 on hit, so when you're point blank like that, you can always link it into jab.
Nice frame trap off one of the biggest buttons in the game, +3. Oh man, a lot of drops from Austin right now. Reset.
Yeah, it was like a weird range where he didn't quite knock him into the Aegis, so.
Yeah, RTY really gonna challenge your knowledge of how to beat delay
activation
buttons.
Scaling and that extra 25 HP, saving Shadegoat's life right there, but not gonna matter.
But then he kicked it off the side of the building into the trash can.
Yeah. Man, that reminds me of something that happened when I was playing Bloodborne last night. There's this one level where you're like walking on the rooftops of this cathedral, and there's just this old man in a wheelchair with this giant musket. And if you get shot by him, the musket doesn't do that much damage, but it just like blows your ass clean off the building.
Never mind, that's what I'm being for Halloween. Alright, Shadegoat trying to rep the sweep early on. It's definitely a risk against Balrog, and RTY has been on point with his anti-air button choices so far. He's blown up every knee attempt. He's blown up every jumping attempt by Urian, which easier said than done. And I mean, this is exactly the range where you don't want to fight Balrog.
Yeah.
This is safe dash punch spacing. So now you're outside. RTY recognizes it, goes for a dash up immediately. Shaco, though, right back into the game.
Yep. Big crush.
Wow,
No
big
safe
hit.
jump. Just opts to push him to the corner with a dash.
What? That had to be some hitbox magic. And who cares about neutral? Going low. The classic mix-up. Another one.
Challenged the reset, but whatever he pressed was too slow, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Gonna get a reset of his own. Let's see what we got. Neutral jump. I like that.
Oh, but he's seen it. That wasn't tight enough. That was not tight enough.
He tried to get a little
He won. What? What?
How is that not double KO?
Are you shitting me right now? Come on, man. Oh. Why was that not double KO? We're talking about what? It stopped on 0.09 instead of 0?
Yeah.
Like the way the health bar animates or some stupidness? We got to check the stack on that one. All right. Close to even.
Nice delay on the fireball. I was going to say in the last match, though, I almost think Austin might try V-Skill 1 in this matchup because...
Well, yeah. What are you going to do?
Yeah,
like, get around it.
Right.
And the knees, if he had the tan on with the knees, the Balrog can't do anything about that.
Yeah, like what's he gonna? He's just gonna plow right through the dash punch.
But it is hard to get activation though for Urian. You're dealing with a character with some of the best forward-moving specials in the game.
Yeah.
Man, bad trade. Look at the damage on that trade.
Yeah.
On the EX knees, but Shaco finally lands two of them, I guess. Toe tapping away. So again, this is a dangerous range. Like look at RTY. He's just gonna get pushed back to that range. That time, not challenging it. Good idea. Oh, man, finally pays off. Shaco with the Aegis Reflector on the back end. Goes for the throw. No walk back from RTY. Over the top. What a block.
I think Austin didn't activate.
No!
He was trying to bait V reversal.
Dude, now he needs to commit fully to the V reversals.
Yep.
Like, you cannot get EX dash low right here.
Oh! What a whiff punish.
What was RTY looking for right there?
Maybe thought he was going to neutral jump again?
I don't know. He got, because, Balrog Screw Upper is a DP motion.
Yeah.
So if he got the shortcut trying to walk forward.
But he plays on hitbox, though.
I don't know what RTY is playing on nowadays.
That's a good point. He might be on stick.
Just generally speaking, though, like you get caught with the buffers in the game are gonna eat that input up.
Yeah.
All right. Well, 1-1 here. Shadeco getting back. A lot of gifts on the table. See if RTY is done playing Santa Claus.
Nice check on the stagger.
So risky to challenge those knees, but got the anti-airs in the right spot. Raw wake up head, but with a counter hit on the back end. Throw tech's breaking away. Who's gonna get shimmied first? Keeping it simple. Good solid damage. Safe dash punch range.
Ooh, stood up into it. Always sucks when that happens because it's like, man, if I just stayed crouching, I would have got a free whiff punish.
Yeah. What? Okay. Man, Urian looking like that. And what? Urian looking like Nash out here stealing bars. Oh, caught him standing up. That's not gonna be. I was gonna say he needed to go for a reset in order to clean the round out. Maybe there's a little bit of lag, man.
Could be.
That's the only reason I can think of. Doing your little mid-match button check there.
Yeah.
Oh, the LP steal. Good spacing right here. Wow, so risky. Crouch fierce that time. That wasn't a stand medium punch. And man, RTY is doing so much work with these EX dash punches into the safe throw, into the throw pressure mix up. Minus enough. Could have got a shoulder tackle. Urian with the blessed 3 normal hits. Man,
he's up
classic, dog.
Yeah,
that's the classic.
He's up backed every time.
Okay. Wow, what a sequence by Shago. I like it.
Yeah,
big
brought it
damage
all the
here.
way back. The problem is, though, now he's going to have to deal with the mix from Balrog V-Trigger.
Yep, and he has no... Wow, that forward dash. And don't overhead. Don't overhead. Why did you get greedy? I don't even know if that overhead would have stunned. That was...
not.
Like, that was... Oh, man.
I had another thought, but I lost it. Maybe I'll think of it later. Got blown right out just like the Musket Man in Bloodborne.
Alright, so our winners finals tonight will be RTY and Mr. Beansman, but for now we're going to drop down to Loser side, we're gonna get Valteria and grilled cheese. So hopefully, so both Valteria and RTY are both sharing the Mr. Taser account tonight. So I just got to get grilled cheese back in the room. And then after that, we'll get Chachi and Full Bleed. We'll get Shade Goat. We'll play the winner of these two players, and we're just going to march on through losers bracket. But again, exclamation point bracket will get you caught up tonight, guys. Thanks for hanging out. This is Top in the Shop, Kansas City's Street Fighter V online local. My name is Robbie V. Joining me on commentary, Mr. Watson Chan. And we are watching some Street Fighter and getting blown out of muskets tonight, dude.
Yeah.
That trade was nuts, man. Why it wasn't a double KO is...
Yeah, that was wild. I think... I'm glad that RTY didn't let it tilt him, though. I think RTY from like a year ago would have been mad tilted by that. So that's good that he
yeah, man,
still kept it reeled in.
Those are the lessons to learn in this environment, dude. You know,
yeah,
it's online and it's not a perfect system. No, I don't think there's anybody that's like, you guys need to relax about CFN.
Right.
It's amazing.
Right.
All right, grilled cheese versus Valteria. I will go to the back of the queue, or back to the G, whichever you choose, whichever lore you choose to pay attention to. Grilled cheese and Valteria. See if Valteria sticks with Seth here in losers round 2. Again, this is a double elimination tournament, so you can always lose 2 before you're out.
Yeah, I know Seth not a character that grilled cheese is a fan of either, but I think, I don't know, if I were Devin, I would probably go with Yuri in here personally. Yeah,
I've been a big fan of score bars lately.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, have you ever had one of you?
I think I have, but it's been a minute. Yeah.
Wait, this could be RTY.
Yeah, for all we know.
Because RTY straight up stole this fucking color from Valteria. It's not RTY.
Big level 2 Zonk confirm. I like that he's not deterred from the fireball game after the jump in too.
Yeah.
Cody with one of the better fireballs in the game, probably like top 3. I don't remember how it stacks up against Sagat, but I know before Sagat came out, Cody had like the second best fireball in the game behind Guile.
Yeah. It's just that his anti-air doesn't really do much.
Yeah.
So it's like, yes, you threw a fireball, yes, you anti-aired, but who cares?
Yeah, I think the big thing is that the EX fireball is like 3 hits and it's super slow, so he can walk behind it. Big challenge.
Yes, see you later. Ha! Look at his face. Smell my pipe. The white suit with the blue shirt. Isn't that this color? This is the color,
no,
right?
that's blue suit with white shirt.
No, there's no white suit.
Yeah, there is.
There's the silver one.
I think I know which one he's talking about.
I don't think there's anything difference between a score bar and a Heath bar.
I think Heath bars are a little thicker. I think that's about it.
Damn.
But it's like the same. It's the same candy.
Thick bar.
Yeah.
Thick boy. Man, Valteria on the warpath right now with the oh my god, so gross.
Both players fully stocked in the last round of the first game. Big challenge on the stagger. You know, that trade actually wasn't terrible for Cody. Both of these guys have 1025, so. Ooh, I think that was a punishable heavy kick. Not quite sure though. Cody's stand heavy kick is -4, so. Nice. Oh, if he got the just frame on the rock, that would have sniped him right out of the air. Nice, air to air. Should have command grabbed him. I think that's one thing that's important to note about EX shoulder is that while Urian is always out of normal throw range, with EX shoulder on block, he is still in range for a lot of characters' command grabs. So,
and really, like, again, like a lot of -2 scenarios, that's an opportunity to see what your opponent's doing on defense. Are they walking back? Are they throw teching? And I really like...
Ooh, threaded the needle.
I was going to say earlier, I really liked Valteria's option to deal with the rock. He did EX shoulder, which probably goes to show you that, you know, he's got some Cody experience.
Ooh, nice challenge, but...
Wow, I don't know how that didn't... Hey. All right, wake up throw.
Held forward a little too long.
Pay attention to that. Just making it up as you go. The classic that time. Oh, big drop. Will it be enough?
Mistimed the meaty. Into activation. Ooh,
Yeah.
Sniffed out the command grab though.
It's a good idea by Valtteri because, you know, the risk reward, the decision making in that process is basically like, I know that you know exactly what you're going to need to do here to win this match, so I'm holding up.
Yeah, the thing is though, I don't know if I like the command grab decision by Joel because any hit would have killed there.
Oh, like any hit can, like, continued combo?
Yeah.
Yeah, but, you know, you get addicted, that dopamine starts firing, you're like, man, I want to get my big comeback.
Nice reset on the Zonk. Would have liked to see a back throw though.
I'm actually surprised. Oh, okay, good idea that time. But, you know, Valtteri gets busted up in neutral, answers right back with an EX bypass neutral. Like, I'm tired of playing the game. I'm going to hold down back, and I'm going to hit forward 2 kicks. Alright, so Valtteri will move on. Let's get Chachi and Full Bleed in the room. Seeing a little bit of an opposite showing from the last bracket. Where Valtteri marched through loser's bracket with Seth, now getting knocked into loser's bracket using Seth and switched over to Urian. So we get Chachi and Full Bleed, please. Hopefully Full Bleed actually has his game client up. Oh, they already played. Okay, would have been nice to know. Okay, so now the bracket's been updated. Alright, so I guess we are going to get Shadegoat and Valteria next. So, sorry for the back-to-back, but they went ahead and played their match off-stream. So, Shadegoat, Valteria, go ahead and take those invites. And we're going to move on to losers round 3. So, back-to-back, Valteria fighting his Shadegoat might be a Urian mirror match. Just taking a moment to get these guys in here. Man, I always make the same mistake. I never buy a drink. Should have bought something to drink.
Yeah. I was like grabbing my water bottle when I went out the door, but it had just been washed and there was like still a little bit of soap on it, so I tried a
little soapy soap mix up.
Yeah, I tried to like rinse it out as best I could, and then I took a drink once I was like on the highway, and I'm like, ugh, it's kind of soapy.
kind of sudsy, dog.
Yeah.
Austin. What? It's weird to me, you know, you're in an online tournament. You know that the bracket is super small. Your matches are going to be coming lightning fast. Where are you?
Yeah.
Because you know, as soon as I hit the bump, as soon as I hit the brake, Austin's going to show up. So I'm going to do it ever so gently. And then when Austin shows up, we'll be right back. Thank you for watching Top in the Shop for October 1st, 2020. We'll be right back. Oh my god, this little fucking prick. Oh man, look at locals, you know?
Yeah.
Look at locals. Look at locals, man. Alright. Like, on cue, man. Oh my god. It's your first time, Austin? First time in the tournament?
Yes.
Yes, 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 yes. You're in the right spot.
We said that like many times tonight. Maybe he wasn't watching stream. I know when I enter the brackets, I always turn the stream off when I have to play because I'm like, I want to eliminate as few or as many variables as possible.
Yes, but the assumption here that I am that stupid to where for some reason I would pair RTY, who is in who's in winners finals, against Shago, who is in losers. Like they already played. Like, how do you think that you're the only one in the universe that somehow connected those puzzle pieces together? And you're like, hold on, I just gotta be sure. I know this is the first tournament that Robbie's ever hosted, but I just gotta be sure. All right, Valteria in the blue, I guess, and Shadegoat in the green. Shadegoat with the Druid Urian. Valteria with the used car salesman Urian. Metallic shots on the board.
Big throw.
I don't know, Chris. Works for me. Literally, I have the stream up and running a stream and running the game, so I don't IDK.
Yeah, I've never had an issue with it either.
Good anti-air, man. Every time people challenge those knees, man, it's scary.
It's funny that Urian's stand heavy kick isn't plus against himself.
Yeah, because he knows the matchup.
Yeah.
What if that was like a fundamental like mechanic of Street Fighter games, where it was like in the mirror match, your plus buttons aren't plus anymore? Like
that would be weird.
That would be wacky jacky, dude. Hey man,
look at that damage.
Air Urian.
That's like almost as much damage as a light SPD. It might be as much.
Ah, a target combo. Didn't have enough time to get the charge, I don't think. Oh man, caught him on the back end. All right, what do we got?
Party time now.
Yeah, we're getting just the standard damage. I respect it. Thick throw, walk back though.
Oh, I gotta think that was an accident. Ignorant Thunder though.
Oh, he should have let him bounce. Ah, yes. The shit. The boogity bop. I'm tired of having to block. Like, man, Aegis Reflector setups, this isn't fun.
Nah, my monitors aren't the same refresh rate, and I still never have a problem having to stream up on one.
Yeah, IDK works for me, fam. Quarrel kicks, a lot of quarrels, lot of. Is it quarrel like to hunt your quarrel, or is it like a quarrel like I have a question? Oh my god,
that's query.
Query, quarrel.
I think it's quarrel. Quarrel is in like a tussle.
A tussle. Ah, tussle kick with crazy chili dog.
Yeah.
Good God. Damn, there's a lot of damage with the reset on the back end. Oh, he got crouch medium punch instead of forward medium punch. Those inputs are hard for those Urian mains. Now it's time for you to deal with it. Going for the shimmy, but wow. Valteria says, I was born in the Aegis Reflector setups.
Listen.
I will die in Aegis Reflector setups.
I just want to tell these Urian players something.
What do you gotta say?
I played Urian for like a week.
Yeah.
And that was long enough for me to discover that if you just do uncharged heavy kick after Aegis activation, it literally covers every defensive option.
Oh, you're talking about people not jailing?
Yeah.
They're for listen. I dare you. Pick up Urian, get as far as you can, and then beat somebody of note, and then come back in my chat and say that. Fucking Brian F.
That was pretty funny.
Yeah, that was good. And then like all these top players are like, is that bet open for me? And he's like, no.
I just like he was like, do that or you're banned.
Yeah.
Also, you're banned if you decline the challenge.
Yeah, Brian F is the best content creator. It's like him and Smug really, like in terms of like streaming personalities.
Yeah.
All right, so I do like Shade Goat kind of backing off a little bit. Does not get the deer, get the big bullseye eyes for that stun, but
Again, though, an errant overhead coming back to bite him.
man, that's some damage from Valteria.
All of that because he went for an overhead that he didn't need to go for.
Yep, I'm telling you, man. Oh my God, counter hit knees, so good. I'm so tired of seeing Aegis Reflector, dude. Maybe we should have the return, the best Urian in Kansas City, and I will polish up a mirror really nice and make it like purple and pink or whatever. And then if you win, you can take the mirror home, put it on your wall, and go, who's the best Urian? I am. All right, the D-Gen, other side, man, ate some of it. The online Urian special is get a knockdown and then just hold up forward, jump light kick, crouch light kick, crouch jab headbutt, hold up forward, just do that over and over again.
Yeah.
Reach out and touch somebody with that crouch heavy kick. Sure. Not enough time to block. Good defense by Shade Goat. Good idea too, Aegis Reflector. Oh, we're getting nutty though. We're getting nutty. We're getting some of that natural protein. If you have an allergy right now, turn the stream off because we're going nuts.
Good defense from Austin.
Yeah, man, absolutely great block, but
Oh, didn't quite believe in the confirm.
Oh, errant knees. Should have been knees. Urian really does represent the entire, body. Head, shoulder, knees, and toes.
Yeah.
He's got the toes with the crouch light kick. He's got shoulders with the tackle. He's got the knees with the knee drop. And he's got the head with the headbutt. That's not Gavin, is it? Digimon Movie OSC?
That's Shane.
Yeah, Shane. I always think because of the Pokemon joke with Gavin.
Yeah. No, I think...
Ooh, interesting frame trap.
I want to say Gavin is like Purple Panda on Twitch or something like that.
Oh my God. Speaking with a chest right now. No,
That's
negative.
Unsafe.
He needed it off the first crouch light kick, though.
Yeah.
That's not really a punish you see a whole lot with Urians, though. Like, they're usually pretty...
I mean, he could have done like crouch medium punch to punish the fireball. It's -7 or something.
Oh, the first block, I think, actually. Shade Goat on match point. This is a 2 out of 3 set. All right, what does Valteria got left in the pocket? He is in danger of being eliminated from tournament. Not going out without something to say. Close to stun already. Shade Goat.
What an answer to the non-block string.
Yeah. Man, throw game working out for Valtteri right now. How can he evolve it? Backs off, does not want to risk it. Plus frames, finds another throw. Don't get greedy for that overhead here. Oh, look at that! Oh my God! Still got the mirror. Oh, that's combo.
Yeah, tried to get greedy after the. Ooh, nice, solid.
The best possible answer.
Say though, he got a little too greedy after the V reversal. That's a nerf that I think a lot of people forget about that they did back in like season 3. Is that you
nice command on that neutral jump.
You only get Oki off of V reversals if you V reversal your opponent into the corner. If you're mid screen and you dash, you are negative.
Ken can combo off of his V reversal if it's meaty.
Oh, really?
Which can be possibly done. Yeah, he can do V reversal into light punch DP.
Keith can combo his into CA because his V reversal is +2 on hit.
Oh, I remember that was like a season 1 thing you had to know about Zangief. Oh man, we're getting ignorant out here, Watson. Ha ha! Ignorant. Wow, nice idea. Doesn't want to put up with the pressure. One more chance.
If he back through.
One more chance. What's Valtteri got? Mix up in the corner. Shade Goat, no meter. That was sick.
Yeah.
That was actually pretty fucking sick. Okay. Fear me.
Okay, Austin closed it out, but man, just back throw. So many situations tonight where just back throw instead of forward throw. I think Akuma is the only character whose back throw does less damage than his forward throw.
Are you upset about that? Because he's the best character in the game.
No, it's whatever. I mean, it's just kind of weird.
He's the best. All right, so now we're going to jump up to winners finals. Mr. Taser, hang out.
I do think it's a little weird that even though his back throw does less damage, it still builds more meter.
Yep. Beansman on the call here. All right, so we're going to jump right into it. This is going to be winners finals 3 out of 5 set. Austin wins the Urian mirror match and will face Chachi in loser semifinal. But before we get there, we've got winners finals coming up next. RTY and Beansman. It's a 3 out of 5 set. Loser goes to losers finals for another 3 out of 5 set versus the winner of Shade Goat and Chachi. RTY been out of the online tournament scene for probably about a month, I say, since last time we've had him in the game. But shown that he's still top of the pack when it comes to KC Street Fighter in winners finals. Beansman, rare winners finals appearance. Might be the first time we've seen him in winners finals with Chun-Li, putting the medium punches, putting the heavy punches in the spots, confirming a couple into super while he's at it. So good to see him. Hard work paying off, but he will now have to fight previous top in the shop champion RTY. I don't know if...
Going with the poison against the Chun.
Yeah, we talked about it a little bit before about what's in the back pocket of RTY, and we're going to see the first pick.
Yeah, I think he might have done this just in case of the Laura pick.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not really sure. I don't know how this matchup goes. I've never really seen it played at a high level. I know Chun can kind of struggle against Sim and Manat.
Man, that was it right there. He just needed to hold the corner. He had an opportunity, a rare miss by Stan Light Kick, and now Mr. Beansman can't get frustrated here.
Ooh, that should be the round. Might have to spin a bar to kill. Maybe not, though. Nope. This character does an irresponsible amount of damage for the archetype she is.
Stan Light punch into DP on the back end, or a little upheal. Alright, see, chill now. You threw a fireball, you had the life lead.
Yeah, also, you gotta be aware of the things that Chun can punish with EX legs.
Yeah.
It's such a privileged special move. Like right there, that was an EX legs punish on that crouch heavy punch.
And like this matchup, these kind of characters can be incredibly frustrating to play against.
Right.
If you do not have a grounded approach versus the doll sims of the game versus Poison.
Yeah.
Which I mean, if Poison's in another Street Fighter game, she probably won't even play like this because she played nothing like this.
Yeah.
In
she
Street
played
Fighter
completely
4.
different in 4, and in Cross Tekken she played completely different from how she played in 4.
Yeah. I mean, she still had the zone, but it wasn't this type of like you're just running into buttons like nonstop.
Yeah.
But you have to have this. You have to have this very grounded, very patient attitude that you like. Right now, Beansman is working him into the corner, not by big chunks, not making him jump, but very concerted efforts.
Yeah, this round definitely looks a lot better from Beansman.
Right, and you gotta chill. You gotta take your blocks. You know she's negative on block, and you're not gonna get a punish off this. You take the space. Mm-hmm. And maybe you might get blessed with a big jump in. But right now, RTY's pacing is allowing him, between he's putting those buttons, is allowing him to have that crouch medium punch on deck. Ooh, yeah. And I guarantee...
That wasn't counter hit. I wonder what he was... Maybe he was trying to hold up back.
I guarantee you RTY going to be able to expand on that EX whip concept a little further on in this match.
Yeah. She's
+2? Whoa.
I hope that was just on spectator end and not.
I don't know. It would be speeding up, right?
Yeah, I would think so.
Oh, come on, Capcom. Capcom's like, hey, there's a Street Fighter tournament going on in the Midwest. Let's hack them. I'll make sure I don't think my Steam is updated. No, it's not me. I don't have any drop frames on the stream side. Oh my god. Oh my god. Well, this is unfortunate. It's unfortunate for everybody involved, you know?
Yeah.
It's unfortunate for the two guys competing. It's unfortunate for you guys watching at home. It's just kind of a downer.
Big whiff punish.
Should have had the super right there.
Hold this space. Don't give him the space to throw whips.
Yeah, trying to walk forward too much. Trying to do too much. Now you're on fire. He should wake up super.
It wouldn't have worked, but yeah, he should have. just let him know he's still here.
Yeah. Have a conversation with him, man. Well, despite the lag, RTY up 2-0. Again, this is a 3 out of 5 set in this winners finals. Oh, I didn't change the room. So you guys just got to do a best of one then.
You know what? I think first to 2 is the lowest you can make it in the settings too, which is kind of dumb. I mean, nobody usually wants to play a first to 1, but
dude, that's like the classic though in Battle Lounge. There's so many Battle Lounges that are just like first to 1, and you're like, why?
Really?
Yeah, it's because people lose, and then if they lose, they just kick you out.
Every day I wake up and play fighting games on my bed. Yeah.
Did Dragon Ball ever get a netcode update?
Nope. I never will. You know, they said they were going to improve the netcode in Season 2 of Grand Blue.
Oh, yeah.
Or they said they were going to make online improvements. You know what they did?
What did
They did exactly what I said they were going to do. They added a Wi-Fi indicator. That's it.
Like, that might matter if you could, like, change your, can you at least change your, like, matchmaking settings to,
You can change your...
like, no Wi-Fi?
No.
Oh, well, then who gives a shit?
Yeah.
What are you going to do, put him on Twitter? That'll really show him. So Bean's been giving up his advantage when he's trying these dashes instead of trying to micro step. Like I said, you're not going to get big chunks of movement against these type of characters. You're not going to get dashes. You're not going to get jumps. You're not going to get, you know, those kind of things because you're going to either run into a button or you're going to get anti-aired.
Yeah.
So he's had opportunities, and this you really got to break it down to kind of the micro decision part of it. Is you have to break it down into how are you going to take advantage of these micro steps? And you're playing Chun-Li. You don't need to be point blank.
Right. Another thing, too, that I think is something to consider against Poison is like... Ooh, could have got EX legs.
Yeah. This is the class Prez outfit.
Yeah. Another thing that's important to consider is like, even though her whip goes really far, there's kind of like this dead zone in the screen where projectile characters can kind of throw fireballs uncontested.
Man, that lag is sticking. Yeah, I know, and you're right, too. It is one of those things where it can be kind of a danger situation for Poison as well, but it always comes back to this. It's so much easier, right, to complain about a character like Poison than to actually, like, you know, take responsibility and get in the training room and figure out what you can do.
Right.
Or watch, you know, your video. And I really like that Beansman kind of has found a button at this very specific range where in stand roundhouse.
Yeah, I like that he's exploring other buttons too. The forward roundhouse, nice, confirm. Forward roundhouse also a really underrated poke from Chun. It's -2, but you can, if you throw it out at max range, it can kind of create some awkward spacing traps that are hard for people to deal with.
+2, good V reversal.
Yep, always going to be V reversal punishable is that Kosho activation. That's like that's the main weakness of this V trigger is that she doesn't really get guaranteed pressure off the activation. But everything else about it is pretty strong, so it's...
Yeah. See, but we're guessing now. We're not like RTY he's learned his lesson, right?
You know, one button I would really like to see Beansman add to his repertoire is back hard punch.
Yeah.
+2 crush counters.
Yep.
Big
Or forward roundhouse. We haven't seen him do any of the forward roundhouse at all.
He did it a little bit ago, a couple times.
Bean's been on the board here, one game.
Yeah. RTY, I wouldn't be surprised if we saw him switch to Balrog. No, he's gonna let it rock with poison.
I think he's confident enough. He's like, all right. You know, there is the solution at home is, or if you're an RTYC, it's a pretty easy puzzle to kind of dismantle.
Yeah.
And a lot more active right now, opting to spin that meter early.
Yeah.
So we've got the EX whip on deck, close to stun, not enough time to get a jump in. And again, Bean's been getting a little too autopilot with crouch, light kick, walk forward, throw. Good whiff punish and I was gonna say gonna be out of stun. God, that did so much stun. Like, why do attacks that hit this far away also do like as much stun as like heavies up close?
Yeah, I don't know.
I wouldn't have been surprised if they would have like only given poison her whip or riding crop like in V trigger though.
Yeah.
So dash up. So RTY working on this dash pressure a little bit. Okay. Weirdly spaced jump. Not ready with the crouch medium punch. Got to see something too far away. I guarantee he probably doesn't know a punish to that.
Yeah.
You don't really see Chun-Li's just let the legs rip.
Probably could have done stand light kick. I don't know.
Yeah.
All
right.
Poison stand light kick goes pretty far.
All right. So RTY going to secure a spot in grand finals. Haven't seen the end of Beansman though. That's the thing, too, is, like, Beansman got one game on the board, so what you take away from that is, like, all right, I have some definite holes in my matchup knowledge about this character, and I need to explore a different type of approach, because that's the key word here. It's not, oh, well, you should have frame-trapped RTY more or worked on delayed buttons or anything like that. It was, how do you learn how to approach this character more constructively? And that's the same thing with Dhalsim too. When you fight a Dhalsim for the first time, you're like, this character is not playing by the rules of the rest of the cast of Street Fighter. He's hitting me from 3-4 screen away. I can't do anything. Then he throws a fireball. I can't jump and land on the fireball, and it's just, it can be very frustrating, but it's not a problem that can't be solved. Shade Goat and Chachi. So Chachi had been working his way through the loser side off stream, but he has now returned to fight against Shade Goat, who has appeared on Summon. So we've seen Chachi rep the Honda. He's got Ken as his pre-pick, but I doubt we'll see Ken. This is losers round 4, or losers semifinals.
Yeah.
Back down to 2 out of 3 shot.
I don't know if Austin's figured anything out in the Honda matchup, but I know last time we played Honda versus Urian, there were a lot of question marks on his end. So,
well, I mean, I think last time too that we had a Honda in bracket. I mean, that was Papa Bear.
Yeah.
That went all the way to grand finals against Joe's Vega. So there's been some opportunity to see a couple different Hondas, but
Chachi going with the Ryu though.
Shut my mouth. We are back to 92 on the arcade cabs. We've got the World Warrior Ryu against Shade Goat's Urian. So Chachi always been a Shoto player at heart. Unfortunately, not the strongest set of characters in this version of the game, but you know, fundamentals will take you miles. Fireball game getting established early on. Shade Goat checking the forward movement. Saw a lot of forward movement in my set against Chachi earlier. Nice fake cross up. Chachi gonna eat it though.
Big jump back though.
Yeah.
Nice heavy Tatsu to get out. Good bait. Goes for the easy combo. Doesn't want to let CFN get in the way.
Yeah. Looking for what, the micro step solar plexus?
Micro step stand medium punch.
Oh.
Stand medium punch crouch fierce is the optimal, but
Oh, crouch fierce. I was like, man. Whoop. Throws have been established. He's gonna pick up on it first. I can't remember. Does Dinjin Super? Oh, yes. Dinjin Super does break Aegis Reflector, right?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Oh, want to see a punish on that, but that's okay.
That could have been death if he would have had the right combo.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's what I'm talking about. Chachi playing like a straight up scumbag.
He's like, how do you like it? How do you like it, Austin? I can do that too.
He's like, I can do that too.
Yeah.
How do you like it, Austin?
Big solar plexus.
What you talking about, Sensei guy? Man, another DP?
Just solid meter patient play from Chachi right now.
Yeah, just the fundamentals, like I said, man. He's not even going to throw fireball
build
here.
Some V meter. Get that trigger. And that's one thing that, like, Ryu's trigger is pretty strong, I think. It's not, like, the strongest, but it's a good V-trigger.
You know, I was thinking how... I'll finish it after this set. So, Aegis Reflector, getting chewed up in the scramble, plus frames, jump over the top, stand light kick for a little toe tap. Fuck neutral, just do it. No neutral October. Oh my god, dude. Nice neutral jump command there.
Yeah, gotta see an activation from Chachi soon, though.
Oh boy.
I don't know what he's hanging onto the V-trigger for. There it is.
Yeah, not plus enough.
Yep.
Plus enough to combo into super after that stand medium kick activation, not plus enough to walk forward and do anything with it.
Yeah, if you just... Ryu's best activation options on block generally are going to be like sweep or EX Fireball.
What the fuck are we headbutting? Yeah, low forwarding too. Oh my god. Biffed.
Yeah, not quite going to kill. Oh, if he just...
Could he have EXDP'd?
No. You can only do EX Tatsu, EX DP. Or if you're in trigger, you can do EX Fireball, EX DP.
Chachi, one game on the board playing one of the lowest rated characters in the entire game versus one of the highest rated characters in the entire game. Fundamentals win the day.
Yep.
I had this idea today when I was playing Ryu, and I was like, man, you know, there's only one character in the game that gets infinite V-Trigger, you know, with an Akali. What if Ryu got infinite V-Trigger 1? Just he activates it and he just has those fireballs for like the rest of the game.
That would be wild.
I don't know if it would be too oppressive.
I think it would be mad oppressive.
What?
Those fireballs are -2.
So?
And they move him forward.
So? Like, what does Guile do? Not in V-Trigger, you know? Like...
Yeah, I guess that's true.
If that made Ryu top tier, what, he's top tier among like 6 other characters?
I guess so.
That all have anti-fireball tools? I was just like, wouldn't be, I don't think it'd be the end of the world. Or, you know what it'd be? He'd have it for like a week and a half and Capcom would then immediately like hotfix it.
Yeah. I'm really confused as to like why Chachi is just sitting on this V-meter. I'm not sure.
I mean, if I were Chachi, I'm using the V-meter because I'm not going to get jailed on Aegis Reflector.
Well, he can just throw you, though.
Oh, just outside.
On reaction.
Ooh. But he hasn't shown that yet.
Right.
How many people have we seen just jump out of Austin's Aegis Reflector pressure tonight? 2. Gotta send a message. Sometimes I feel like players that have a parry, they try too hard to be like, see, look what I can do.
Yeah.
DP.
I mean, I think Chachi knows when to use the parry and when
Yeah.
not. He's played enough third strike in his day.
I'd have parried that coral kick.
I'd have punished it. -4, and Ryu's got that godlike stand light kick.
True. We've definitely seen a cooldown on Austin's attempt to use EX headbutts right here. So you talk about Chachi's taking more of a passive approach.
DP.
So is Shade Goat. Trigger activated. Man, desperate jabs call for desperate V triggers. Got to just take the damage here, so no mix-up. But does have the corner. Another EXDP. Chachi trying to take this a clean 2-0. Too far away. Plus frames on the fireball. Good jump back by Chachi. Shade Goat, 1 bar to go. I think that chewed up a headbutt. I mean...
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
Shade Goat usually uses the meterless headbutt to try to move around the board. So Chachi on match point now here in this loser semifinals to go play Beansman in losers finals. Nice stagger button by Shade Goat. Again, really haven't opened up too much of the throw game. The point blank game really hasn't been the story of this contest here between these two guys. It's been a lot of this one square spacing. Who's going to bite on the jump? Who's going to, you know, eat a reversal? And Chachi with those 2 midnight EXDPs really brought him back in the game. Still baiting out. Wow, what a walk back.
Nice, confirm. 1 more for stun.
No, don't get greedy. Good idea. Aegis Reflector, put the brakes on it.
Ooh, I think he tried to EXTP. I think that's why he got clipped.
All right, so Shade Goat with the super, trying desperately to get back into the mix of this for momentum.
got the close Aegis, give him some space. There it is.
DP. Yeah.
Oh, and the EX to get through the reflector. Heavy, I think, would have got clipped.
I don't know. Midnight hours. He getting greedy for the head. But Watson Chan. There's the online special I talked about. 4 jump light kick by Urian. Buffer. Oh, he gave up his meter, though.
Yeah, no bar. EX.
Same for both these players now. Oh, the scramble. Ryu with the blessed dash.
Yeah. Both of these guys have 16 frame dashes, actually.
All right, Chachi, you're going to stay on. Beansman, you're going to take the invite here. So that is going to end Shade Goat's run. Chachi busting out the Ryu for the win. All right, guys, we're closing in on our top 3 Street Fighter tonight. RTY in Grand Finals. Beansman and Chachi in losers. The winner of this will jump up to play RTY. Chachi is the one that sent Beansman to losers bracket with the Honda pick. Or wait, was it the other way around?
It was the other way. Because Beansman was in winners finals against Rayshawn.
Oh, Beansman sent Chachi to loser side. Yeah. You're right.
Yeah, so we might see the Ryu pick against Beansman since Honda didn't work out in winners bracket.
Last time these guys played, last tournament these guys played, Chachi did use Ryu against Beansman. There's a lot of solar plexuses getting thrown around. Losers finals, another 3 out of 5 set. As Top in the Shop for October 1st, 2020 winds to a close. The winner of this, of course, will be playing against RTY in Grand Finals. We appreciate you guys hanging out tonight. 20 viewers. Thanks for chilling with us. My name is Robbie V. Joining me on commentary, Mr. Watson Chan. And this is Top of the Shop, Kansas City's #1 place for all things fighting game streams here in KC. We used to have things like Max Out back in the before times.
Yeah. Chachi's got the Kyrie costume.
Oh, the Edgelord Ryu.
Looks pretty sick, honestly. Oh, he did the code, though. That looks really cool.
Oh, yeah,
actually.
he gets like... Why can't Ken get this costume? This is badass, and his hands are still glowing? 6-4 matchup, in my opinion.
I would agree.
For Chun.
Yeah.
I hate this costume for Chun, though. It's so annoying. There's so much shit going on. Can't DP.
Yeah, don't get the juggle in the corner. Would have been better to just DX Tatsu. If you're going to spend a bar in the corner.
He needs to optimize damage. That'd be one thing I would tell Beansman is like, you gotta optimize damage here, bruh.
Yeah. Big jump back in the corner working out for Chachi. Oh, he wanted EX, but he didn't have... you gotta charge longer. You need, like, I think it's like 10 more frames of charge or something on EX SPK compared to normal.
Yeah, it's the first time I've seen Beansman try a SPK... or drop an SPK, I guess. I've never seen him.
Oh, that was unfortunate. Still with a healthy life lead, though, is Chachi.
Yeah, it's like Chachi's doing just a great job of being a wall. There's a difference between walking back all the time and being a wall. Chachi's being a wall right now, and Beansman just committing to too much forward movement. One of the best things about... Oh, you could have got the cool parry combo. One of the things about... What the fuck was that? About Ryu's EX Fireball in neutral is not necessarily to like beat the Fireball game against Chun-Li, but to catch her pressing a button or trying to walk forward.
Yep.
Like right now, if you just let the Fireball rip, it has a really good chance. And man, like I said, the man has been playing Street Fighter longer than every single person in this bracket and every single person in the active scene right now in Kansas City. So if you think you're going to get a jump in on a man that has been anti-airing with DP, like, I think Chachi's first tournament, he got double jeopardied by Abraham Lincoln.
We didn't quite get the code that time.
Yeah, Beansman had mixed him up. He's like, nah, now that I've added hair, it is you. Haven't seen Beansman try to slide under a Fireball yet.
I really like that Chachi is exclusively using strings that are EX leg safe on the Fireball.
Yeah, strings that push him out far enough to do it. Yeah, Beansman slow on the draw, looking for a Fireball that close. Oh, hell, couldn't get the safe jump in time.
Yeah, well, the Tatsu safe jump is like heavily dependent on whether or not they back roll. It's only a safe jump if they quick rise, I think, if I remember correctly.
This better kill.
Nope, he didn't
do crouch heavy punch.
Well, he didn't do the third toe stomp either.
When you're not optimal, you're making your job a lot harder.
Yep.
Dead.
Big
dead,
jump
dead.
in. Big shimmy.
Low forward. Low forward. Okay. See, again, you get a lot more damage, dude. I think that Chachi could possibly be 3 feral hogs in a trench coat. Absolutely, on Alex. If he was still wearing the coat Ryu skin, that would be even more evidence of that.
Yeah.
All right, Chachi 1 tap away. I would like to see if Beansman activate a super here. He's in range. Oh.
Nice V reversal. I like the V reversal by Chachi.
Yeah.
Effective use of V meter.
All right. The standard Fireball Dragon Punch game persists.
That's funny because we were playing Among Us the other night, and I named my character 50. There wasn't enough room to make it 50 feral hogs, so it was just 50 feral hog.
50 feral hog.
Yeah.
I haven't played Among Us yet.
It's not that cool, honestly.
Sure, it's gotta be cool, right?
It's okay.
Oh, I gotta go.
I mean, the only reason they got me to play it with them is because Riley bought it for me.
Shout out to Riley.
And then I bought Left 4 Dead for L Alex while it was $2, and he still won't play it with me.
Oh my god. L Alex is the progenitor hoe, dude.
Okay, we should
shout
play
out
it
to
sometime,
Matt.
Cruz. Me and Riley and Austin played the new campaign. It was pretty cool. I haven't played any of the new survival maps yet, though. Opting with the V-Trigger 1 pick. I wonder if this was an accident or if he meant to do that.
I don't know. Because I've never seen Beansman use V-Trigger 1 at all.
Nice anti-air. Wow, that Ryu's DP does fat damage when it counter hits.
That's good. Also, I think people forget too is Chun-Li, like, because they are so spoiled with stand light kick anti-air. Like, if they jump in from far away, sweep is...
Sweep and stand heavy kick are both good.
Yeah. Alright, Chachi on match point.
Back heavy kick really good at catching cross-ups too. Or those, like, awkward, close range jump-ins.
Yeah.
That will thread the needle through stand light kick.
Yeah, I mean, for sure your B&B air anti-airs are going to be stand light kick back roundhouse, but...
Yeah.
Talking about, like, even if somebody neutral jumps you, you can just...
That's the thing that, I think a lot of players... Like, when you say that Chun-Li has weak anti-airs, I don't think that paints the full picture. Chun-Li has strong anti-airs, you just have to know which ones to use at which range.
Yeah, you want to talk about Chun-Li with bad anti-airs? Go play her in 4. God. Zangief can just hold up forward on you every day.
Yeah, this Chun costume sucks to be sure, Alex.
God, Chachi is such a disrespectful guy.
Mashing on the trade.
Yeah. Alright. Chachi going to go up to grand finals with a 3-0 sweep in the loser side.
Man, I don't like the argument that Among Us is as fun as the people that you play it with, because it's like, okay, but...
What isn't?
I could just play a game that's more fun with those people.
What game isn't as fun as the people around it, you know?
Yeah.
All right, grand finals coming up next. We have Chachi and RTY. Grand finals is a 3 out of 5 set. RTY coming from the winner's side only needs to win 3 to win the whole tournament. Whereas Chachi needs to win 3 to reset the bracket and then win 3 more to win the tournament. So Chachi definitely with an uphill battle here, as is the case. As is the case with most people coming out of loser's side.
I've never finished a game of Monopoly in my life.
I have Street Fighter Monopoly.
Really?
Yeah, we tried to play it at the shop one time, and it's like, here's the thing about Monopoly that always ruins the game. It ain't like people getting like salty or like upset about Monopoly. It's the unspoken rule about diplomacy.
Yeah.
About how like literally one player could just be like, you know what, I quit, and I'm gonna give this player all my money and all my properties.
Right.
Like, I wish there was like a rule that just grade that stuff out, or made it to like be repurchasable or something like that. But like, I think every game of Monopoly that I've played in the last 10 years has probably ended with somebody getting frustrated, quitting, and then grafing the rest of the table by giving like the player in last place like all their assets.
Pick from Chachi.
What the fucking hell is going on here?
Yeah, every game of Monopoly, Uno. I mean, because Uno is a more fun game than Among Us.
All right, so Chachi so a couple changes here on the board. Chachi obviously trading in Hadokens for bananas, and RTY going with V-Skill 2, which is a pretty good pick against most all grapplers because they can't do anything about it.
Yep.
Yeah, so let that be a lesson to all you birdie players out there that your wake-up armor is not a DP, that you can be meaty. Chachi's going to have to find an anti-air button really quick and crouch medium punch, otherwise this is going to be a blowout. Which,
big jump in.
Oddly enough, like Birdie's whole point of his character was supposed to be a Balrog with a grapple when he was in Alpha.
Yeah.
And then they just gave Balrog a command grab anyways. Ooh, okay. Should be perfect. Come on, I want to see Chachi play main. Like, I want to see Guile. I want to see Honda.
Yeah,
I want the set to be taken seriously.
Well, I get the Birdie pick because this is not a fun matchup for Ryu, but at the same time, I don't think it's a character that Chachi is super well versed in. No,
I don't really feel like that Birdie is a pick up and go character anyways.
Yeah.
You kind of got to know, you gotta have to have the flow of his stuff. Banana placement is so important. Your normals are so important. I would say...
Oh, you forgot to change it to first to 3.
Well, they backed out because Chachi went to character select.
Yeah, that's true. I guess it won't really matter. Won't really matter one way or the other.
RTY 1 on the board. Shout out to 27 viewers. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight. Top in the shop, coming in for a close here in our grand final set. A little smaller bracket than what we have had the last couple times, but that's okay. It's online. Just another opportunity to get that work in.
All right, back to the Ryu. And even though I said this matchup is not favorable for Ryu, I definitely think it's a hill he can climb. You have to have a solid game plan.
Yeah, RTY back on V-Skill 1 again. That's the anti-fireball V-Skill. It's just, I mean, any Shoto that's not Akuma, you just can't make mistakes.
Yeah.
And that's the thing is, Balrog is going to be able to make a lot more mistakes in this matchup. And that's just, essentially, that's the uphill part of it. On top of also, too, completely taking away, your whole projectile. Got to make these hard reads, live and die by them.
Sweep. Yeah, he was standing, or he was crouching, so all you can get there is sweep.
So Chachi, though, definitely relying on the fundamentals. You can see that by the spacing he's choosing to try to neutral jump. RTY had been biffed enough for that neutral jump kind of pressure, or I guess counterplay, you would call it. So He's gonna wait. He's gonna wait 1, maybe 2 frames tops to see what you're doing before he's gonna commit to that dash punch. All right, that's frame trap has been established. Is gonna be enough. God damn. So now that he's conditioned for the low, he has the overhead in the bag. He has a tick throw in the bag.
Yep.
Balrog mix-ups are going to get kind of dangerous.
Ooh, nice
Yeah,
whiff
good
punish.
idea on the whiff punish. Can only get 1 touch of it, though.
Yeah, the thing that sucks there, too, is, like, it's cancelable on both hits, but it's, like, pretty, like, impossible to see that you only got 1 hit in that situation.
There's that neutral zone we're talking about. Big
Meaty
meaty overhead.
overhead.
That was a big fat one, too.
Yeah, I wonder if that was the +3 one. Might have been able to get a combo.
Chachi opting to back up, though. Man, but that solar plexus running straight into a fan medium punch from Balrog. EX Fireball trying to stop the forward advance. Man, just
Wow.
the tip of that beat-up yellow glove of Ryu finding a mark on Balrog. Going low again is RTY. Meter on top. Look at the damage. Looking for the shimmy. Nobody home. Good defense by Chachi. Still has a lot of storm left to weather. And RTY doing a great job of just walking back. Does not even need to press the issue here.
Ooh, whiff punish on the solar plexus.
Yeah, nothing Ryu can do on max range 1 touch of solar plexus anyway. So, and the dash punch is just so active, so quick that's a hard button to want to use in neutral in that scenario.
Yeah.
The only time I've ever seen RTY have trouble with a Ryu has been against Action Jackson. And that was just, again, that was, we talk about all the nuances that you have to have just such a almost biblical control over in this matchup to make it even look like winnable. Forcing that stand heavy punch. So Ryu like, all right, I got 1 too.
Ooh, no activation.
2 plus RTY with the delayed throw. Got to see a punish there, not in time.
Yeah, that's -6. You can crouch fierce that.
That's what I'm saying, man. These are the mistakes that you cannot afford to let Balrog just get away with. Otherwise, you are making you're putting ice on the uphill battle. RTY scouting that spacing for the safe dash punch, has the super on board. He's buffering for it. Why are we so obvious? Quit playing online. Oh my god. Okay. RTY on match point. Tournament point, I should say.
Yeah, I think the unfortunate reality of this set is just that, like, while this matchup is definitely winnable, it's one that requires the Ryu player to know like a ton of nuances of the Balrog matchup.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like the whole time, it's not.
Yeah.
It's not cut and dry. Just I'm gonna throw a fireball. I'm gonna do wake up EXTP. I'm gonna anti-air. It's like you really got to be able to measure normals. You really got to be able to risk, wager the risk reward, and have a complete understanding of the game of Street Fighter V. Yeah,
Yeah, -2, not 0 anymore.
not 0 anymore, and RTY will take the tournament. All right, so that's going to do it for Top of the Shop tonight. Again, exclamation point bracket will get you caught up to the to everything going on here tonight. First place, RTY. Second place, Chachi. Third place, Beansman.
Oh, that's cool. It shows the set record now too.
Yeah, that's the only reason I knew that Austin was 4-0 last week. And speaking of Austin, fourth place, Shade Goat, repping St. Louis with the Urian. Fifth place, Valteria. Sixth place, Full Bleed. Seventh place, Grilled Cheese. And eighth place, Worst Behavior. So, that is the shakedown for tonight. Again, exclamation point bracket will get you the challenge if you want to see the how the sets broke down. You can also check out our VOD at twitch.tv/team_KC. If you want to get involved in Kansas City Fighting Games, hit us up at facebook.com/groups/KC FGC Kansas City Fighting Game Community. So, that's going to do it for us tonight. We're off next week. Again, we do every other week these online brackets. So if you're at home and you're playing Street Fighter 5, keep working hard. Hit the chat up for the local, hit the chat up for the casual sets, and keep doing good stuff. So my name is Robbie V. Again, I've been joined by Watson Chan tonight. That's going to do it for us. And remember, the worst thing you can do when it comes to playing a fighting game is never picking up a controller. We'll see you guys next time.